Oh, hi, and welcome to the show. Good day. This is Blu-ray Cinema. Talking about another video, having another video for you today. And we're talking about today is the main event here is Jaws, 4K, 4th anniversary edition, or release 45 and probably 45 anniversary edition of this movie here. And they just came out with they just released this year the re-release of the 4K, but it's the 50th, and on the new one, the re-released one, they had the 50th anniversary documentary, which you can watch by itself, or talk about 50 years of Jaws. But yeah, now I don't have the version that came out prior to this one, which has the book and whatever came with it. I don't have that one. I believe you can still find that. But oh yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to 2 new subscribers. I swear I gotta write these names down, and I've been meaning to do so. So forgive me for not doing that. I have a lot of stuff going on right now where I'm trying to have time to do that, and I gotta make the time. So bear with me. I will make the time when I can, but it will happen. Or I might go live stream and do it that way, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do live stream yet. But if you you know, mention comments below if you want me to do a live stream, just me and just shout out to some subscribers and talk about movies and updates and such. Let me know in comments below. And again, thank you. But yeah, I was going to talk about Matrix Resurrections. I go, why would this go for an old classic Jaws? And let me tell you, even this 45th anniversary edition, it doesn't say it, but it is. It's near perfect. The color is pretty good. The HDR is pretty good. They cleaned up well. I'm very good cleaning up. So this movie did come out in 1975, 75, and I saw it when I was a kid in the movie theater. Yes, I did. By myself or somebody, I'm not sure, but I know I did. But this is the movie where, if you see the documentary or know stuff about this film, half the time, 90% of the time, more than half, 90% of the time, the mechanical shark was not working. They had to shoot around the shark. And Spielberg went over budget because he wanted to do it right. He wanted to film in the ocean, not in a set. Film on the beach, in the ocean, not in a set. When things happen. So that caused, and the good day the shark worked, that's when it worked. But 90% of that shark did not fucking work. But yeah, you get 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray bonus features on this Blu-ray 4K here. You get the making of Jaws, the shark is still working, the impact and legacy of Jaws. Jaws the restoration, deleted scenes and outtakes from the set original theatrical trailer, and you get more because there's a lot more to this. Because the shark is still working is at least an hour and a half. Jaws the restoration, you could see how they restored it. This now takes is probably half an hour. The making of Jaws at least is another hour, 2 hours tops. So yeah, this is Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss, and Robert Shaw as the three. Were Roy Scheider plays the chief of police named Brody, whose beach gets terrorized by the shark. Then you got a marine biologist who's investigating the shark. Then you got Robert Shaw, who's a shark hunter, who wants to go after the sharks and kill the sharks. And I'm not gonna tell you what the comics is, but if you do know, and I want to spoil for you, I don't want to spoilers, but police chief living on the beach with his wife and kid. His like 9-year-old son. A marine biologist, that's investigating, why the sharks are killing people near the beach and what's going on there. And you got Great Shark wants to go after the Great One after he had another incident on another boat earlier in his career. And he wants to go on quest before the shark attacks again. And there's a line in the movie, oh, you'll need a bigger boat. And the run on the beach, and at the end where the police chief who lives at the end, hits the shark with something, the shark fucking explodes. But yeah, you get all that. But yeah, work it, boy. As I said, the color scheme is good. There's no grain in it whatsoever. There's no what you call cigarette burns, which they clean those up. I wish they didn't, but they did. You got a remastered Blu-ray here, which is good. So it's got that like 4K scan. And there's no reversible cover, so there you go. There's the Blu-ray there, and there's the 4K there with the shark. Let me turn around for you because I know it's upside down. It's PG. It's 2 hours. There you go. There you go. As I said, there's the back, there's the front, there's the side, there's the 4K right there. It's like is it? Yeah, it's I'm sorry, my bad. 2 hours and 4 minutes, so it's off by 4 minutes. It's hard to see in low writing. But yeah, this is still, influencing filmmakers today. This is still top horror films of all time. This is still a classic. The film still works. Jaws 2, I would think kind of there. Jaws 3, which I saw in theaters, and I did, lowers the bar where you can tell it's too cheesy. The 3D is awful. Yes, they did. Yes, they filmed it in 3D, by the way, and you need the glasses. And the fourth one, Jaws 4: The Revenge, is one of the worst, if not the worst, one of the top worst sequels ever made, because it makes no sense. Why is the shark going after the wife? Makes no sense. The sharks died. Why is another shark going after somebody, chasing somebody down? Like just wanted to kill somebody? Don't know. Makes no fucking sense. And the way the film starts and it ends, it makes no sense. So I do not recommend Jaws 2: Revenge at all. It's the most lamest, worthless sequel ever fucking made. And that's the truth. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's not even so bad it's good. It's horrible piece of shit. Jaws 3 I can understand because that's bad and they knew they were making a bad movie, or if they didn't know, they did. That one I can see people. But what I heard was of the Jaws box set for 2, 3, and 4 4K. 2 came out okay, as far as I know. I don't want to have it. I just love this one and the other sequels. I don't give a shit. I don't. 2 I can probably watch once in a while. The other 2 I can't. They're not that great, and I don't recommend. 3 if you want to watch it on a dare, I totally understand, because not many people didn't see 3D films of that era. I know most people have seen Friday the 13th Part 3, so you know what the 3D was. But people who never seen Metal Storm, they came out that year. Amityville 3 in 3D, which came out that year, or Jaws 3D, or there's one more. I can't think of it. In that time, then you don't know. how cheesy how it was back then in 1982, 1983. But the way the 4K and the AI did for scan, or what they did and put for did Jaws 3 and 4 is awful. Because some people bought those and they said, well, they CGI'd and put AI people in for Jaws 3 and 4 in the stands because you can't see people too well, but they CGI'd more people, which is a mistake. And the way they did the scans were all shitty and not even worth even having. But as I said, 4 is awful. 3, I recommend you stream it and just watch it on a dare, because it's just too. You can tell it's cheesy. Special effects aren't good, but that going in. 4, Jaws of Revenge has no excuse whatsoever of that being a film. No excuse. I rather watch Cruel Jaws, which I've never seen, but I heard that's a better Jaws film, even though it's technically not Jaws. But it's better short film than Jaws fucking 4, the friggin' Revenge. But yeah. So, is this one of my top horror films? Yes and no. For my opinion, yes and no. But they did a great job. Whoever cleaned this up, whoever did a scan on this 4K scan and a 4K on it, did a great job cleaning it up. They didn't have to get rid of all the cigarette burns. They didn't have to, because I already have those in. But as for the colors, as for getting rid of the dark a little bit and lighten that up, and the HDR and the sound, which is which is Dolby Atmos. They did pretty damn good, and I applaud them. And they say, yay. So yeah. So as for this saying this is actually true. But it says on top of it, for this film, this is actually true. No lie. So anyway. Oh, by the way. Little bit news I saw today. I was looking on the site and for... Oh yeah, 2 things. Let me roll that back a little bit. 2 things. Number 1, I was looking at on the site for Blu-rays because they got the Barnes and Noble's Arrow sale now, which I know should be September or October, but they're having it now. And I saw that and said, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm getting anything, but I'll try. Alright. And Barnes and Noble, if they have it or not, we'll see. I saw that. But then I saw, which I never thought, because Rob Zombie said he would never do it. But by the end of October, they're going to have 4K HD and Blu-ray, because it's 4K and 2 Blu-rays of The Devil's Rejects. But it's in something which I said before that nobody wants anymore. Because nobody knows. I couldn't see what was on it because it wasn't posted. The scene in the back where it's all you're trying to see what it says on back, what they're gonna have on this whatever. I could see through this 3 is special features. The 4K HD and the Blu-ray is the movie and some special features, so I saw that part, but I couldn't read the rest of it because the way the thing was small and blah blah blah. But it's one of those rusty. It's gonna come with those rusty metal things that I say we just don't want anymore. So is Lionsgate probably gonna put a standard of that? I hope so. Because nobody wants those rusty metal things anymore. They're not making money with them. They're not. You go on the limited site, those rusty meltings are still on there. You go on Barnes and Nobles, those rusty meltings, 4K Blu-rays are selling shit. What you think we want? People want more of them? Nobody wants more of them. If you think the public wants those rusty metal things for that you want people pay an arm and a leg for, and you're not making money on them, then studios, you're nuts. Because nobody wants them. Look, is anybody buying them? No. Does anybody want 4K Blu-rays in those metal things anymore? No, we don't. I talked about this about 2 or 3 different videos. I don't need to talk about anymore. I don't need to rehash that. And I don't like, excuse me, and I don't like rehashing it. I don't. Alright, I don't. I don't. Give me a minute. Alright, so until next time, alright, bye. Have a good day, bye.